Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News, a weekly BMX news show where I am not beholden to anyone who does or doesn't pay me for the things that I do or don't talk about on this news show. And I talk about everything that I think you guys might find cool or care about that happened in the previous week within the world of BMX. So with that being said, the number one thing I think everyone would care to see this week is the fact that Alex Heim posted a video on his Instagram page telling us all that he's going to be okay and that he's on the mend. I think it's amazing. I don't know how I didn't like that yet, but I'm super happy to see that he is going to be okay. Hashtag ad. My hashtag ad is thanking Adam Ortiz for gifting a membership to the chat. So yeah, Alex Heim pretty much just waiting to be able to fly back home, because after you have a head injury, they definitely don't let you fly right away. Got to make sure that you are in a state that is well enough to be able to fly. So that's where things are currently at. And you can go over and check it out, leave a comment, whatever you want to do on his post. It'll be linked in the description down below after the news stream, and everything else will be linked with it in the order that I talk about it. That being said, the popularity contest of the year has begun in the BMX industry. Nora Cup is going on right now, or I guess it's probably done at this point, but we haven't found out who won yet. So there's the videos going up showing the riders who are nominated and videos and whatever, the nominations for the different categories. Those are going up slowly. First, we have Transition Rider of the Year. We have Corey Walsh, Jose Torres, Josh Dove, Kevin Peraza, and Tom Justice. My goodness, I hope Tom Justice wins this, because the dude has been one of the absolute best in all of BMX, in one of the most well-rounded for years. We haven't seen him ride street all that often, but when it comes to transition riding, there are few who are more well-rounded in the transition, different types of transition riding that exist. I really hope we see that. But anybody on the list could win. And it's a very interesting lineup here from, the guy who won the Olympics, Jose, to super stylish, go high as hell, Josh Dove and Corey Walsh. They're very different, but also in a similar category. Then you got Kevin Peraza, who can also ride everything and do it very well. I think if Tom Justice doesn't win, Josh Dove will. That's my prediction. Next up, video of the year. We have Encouraged 2 from Red Bull. That would be Courage Adams' video. The BSD mixtape. Project X, The Cut/Dig. 30 from Kink. And Zones from Endless Mag. How many of these were like actual full-length videos that you could buy? Looks like this is definitely a full-length. How long is it? 45 minutes. 30 from Kink. I think you could buy that, or did it just come out online? 23 and a half minutes. Don't know there. Project X is gonna win. There's no one else. There's no other video that anyone would probably vote for with what Project X even was in itself. So that's going to be my prediction there. Damn. The Scene's Not Dead. This is The Scene's Not Dead, not me, says 30 was ass. Holy crap, that's a hot take. And again, not from my brain, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I even watched it. Project X deserves the gold. We're going to find out. I don't see any way it doesn't win. Next, Women's Rider of the Year. We have Anahi Valentina, Bethany Hedrick, Deng Yawen. I believe that's who won the Olympics for the women's. Natalia Diem and Paris Benegas. Interesting that the last three of these, I think, were finalists for the Olympics. Let's find out. Freestyle BMX Olympics 2024 women's. Yes. Okay, so yeah, those are the top. That's the podium for the Olympics. And once again, thank you, Adam Ortiz, for gifting another membership in the chat. Direct support from you guys to me being an independent media source, I suppose you would say, helps me keep doing this because, once again, I'm not beholden to anyone who does or doesn't pay me, and I don't get paid to just talk about what's cool that happens in BMX, other than from YouTube. So, with that being said, I don't know who's going to win this. Heard Brant is winning Flatlander of the Year. How bad of a world would we live in where guy shows up to his first flatland contest, enters beginner and wins, and he wins the Nora Cup? Unfortunately, I'm not in the list of the elites to even be allowed on the list. Either way, let's see. I'm gonna say, so here's what I'm gonna hashtag ad. That's hilarious. It's funny, you know, like I get paid from Google AdSense, and then there is someone who supports a bit of what I do, which I don't know if it should or shouldn't be anonymous according to that, but that's it. And it's not that I don't talk about anything else other than those two things. If it was, I'd only talk about two things. It'd be Google and the other thing. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Paris Benegas is gonna win Women's Rider of the Year. She won it before, so it's gonna be, I don't know. It could be Natalia Diem as well, because Natalia has gone through a lot. So has Paris. Paris healed from a major injury as well. Natalia's had several. Then dang, I mean, imagine if she won. That would be so awesome, because before the Olympics, like, I have no idea I'm going to start my live streams and videos by saying, what's up? We're more sponsored by Google AdSense. Anyway, before the Olympics stuff, I had not even heard this name, so it would be interesting. And Bethany, like, I would love nothing more than to see Bethany win, and it is certainly possible that she would. But I just don't know if that would happen or not. Anahi killing it riding street. I mean, I'm fairly certain that's this thumbnail image here. Doing a crooked grind down a rail. Wouldn't be surprised if that happened either, with the predominantly like street focus we see in BMX still. That seems to be shifting though. Next, Street Rider of the Year. Shoo. Gets paid by YouTube and tractors. That's funny. We have Joe Foley, Jordan Godwin, Killian Roth, Mickey Fleck, and Nathan Williams. Instantly, Killian Roth and Mickey Fleck are the only two on my radar for this. Mickey puts so many videos out and has such a passionate riding style that I could just see people voting for him. But Killian, I mean, these rail rides, dude, I'm saying Killian's winning it. That's my guess. That's what I'm going to say. And if it's not Killian, it's probably going to be Mickey Fleck. Anyways, that's enough talk of the popularity 2024 contest in BMX. Let's move on. Simple Session. We have a ton of coverage from Simple Session. The finals specifically. We have all of these videos that show it. And then if you go to Dig, which I meant to put on my list here and totally forgot. If you just go to Dig's YouTube channel, they have the top 3 winning runs. So let me pull that up real quick. Videos. There we go. So for anyone who wonders who won, we have Matt Ray in 3rd. His winning run is there. Joji Mizogaki got 2nd, winning run there. And then Garrett Reynolds taking 1st place. His run is here. So just hit up the Dig channel. I'll toss this in as a link. Winning runs are there. Boom. There you go. Simple Session was cool this year. I tuned in to the finals literally right when it was coming down to the last 3 runs. We had Arie was in 3rd until Matt Ray took his last run. JR, we talked about that first, man. You late. But Arie was in 3rd, and then Matt Ray put down a heater of a run, bumped him into 4th because Matt got 3rd. And then Garrett Reynolds was able to take a victory lap. I really hope we see Garrett win the next X Games street gold medal so that he can have more gold medals than Shaun White, and X Games can finally stop asking the question of if he's going to do it, because he's going to do it. It's just a matter of when. And BMX Street at the previous X Games format sucked, and he had just no luck during that event. Anyways, let's move on. For all of us, I can say now, over the age of 30, the Ride On BMX group on Facebook is now doing, it's probably been opened a little while, but they are doing the Ride On Reels comp this year. It's awesome to see Neil like jumping ahead of the times, or with the, I don't want to say with the times, but he's going from Vimeo to Reels for this. So I guess it makes sense, and we'll probably see them still uploaded to Vimeo, which does have a nice layout, but people stopped using Vimeo in about 2013. But the Ride On Reels contest is going down. There are categories for it. You have a 60-second edit with as much variety as possible. Do not post it on the group. Send it to them via however you can send it to them. There's a scoring system, up to 50 points for the tricks, lines, and riding content of the video, up to 30 points for the riding and location variety score, different spots and different types of riding, not just one discipline in one spot. Then up to 20 points for video production, overall impression, and score. And let's see, film and landscape. Pay attention. Film and landscape. Yes, we know it's called Ride On Reels, but we want your edits submitted in landscape format. Get close to the action. It's hard when you're self-filming, but try to get shots that bring us into the riding and aren't shot from a million miles away. Jeff Mead. I love Jeff, but he films from a million miles away far too often. Ask a friend to do some tracking shots. Keep it varied. Don't add titles. We will do that. Do add music. Minute is 60 seconds. Do not submit a minute and a half. There you go. I probably said everything that Neil says here, but I've linked the group in the description. If you're not already a part of this group, join it. It is an amazing place where BMX riders are just brought together in a community. There are 8,300 plus members in this community now, and I love to see that. I will likely do a video watching the different videos from the categories or something of some sort. But get involved, and thank you for watching, because there's 29 people in here, but only 9 likes. If you hit 29 likes in the chat, more people will join, and then, yeah, that'll be a thing. JR, we need to talk about that. Let's talk about that right now. How do I find it? Is there a team page on their page? How do I find it? How do I find it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So check this out. This is weird because JR just brought up Etnies dropped their BMX team. So we saw that Nathan Williams, so let's just pull that up right now. Nathan Williams, come on Instagram. Stop sucking. All right. So Nathan Williams has made this post. Etnies drops BMX team ? Nathan Williams post. There we go. So Nathan Williams posts on Instagram, all good things come to an end. After 15 years or so of having the pleasure to ride for Etnies, I've made the decision to part ways. Thanks, Pova. All that. Then there's some comments in here that are weird. Nike bailed, Vans is woke. Etnies doesn't want to pay anybody. I'll just go barefoot, I guess. Pretty funny. What do we have here? I saw some more stuff in here. Ooh, why are so many athletes leaving Etnies? Let's find out. Damn, we went from 9 to 19 likes. Where's the people joining? YouTube, that's supposed to be how you work. From what I heard, it sounds like Etnies doesn't have much interest in BMX anymore, cause the MTB, but then Pova says nope to that, so that's apparently not the reason. But it brings up an interesting thing, because I see when I go to the Etnies team page, which I have no idea how you even get to on their website, because I had to Google search this, but it brought it up. But we see a ton of skate people, and that dude looks like Jordan Godwin. That's not. Bro, tell me you don't look at that guy and think Jordan Godwin. And he rides for Etnies. Like, I'm confused. Either way. Oh, right there. Look. They look similar. That's so crazy. Jordan's right here. And then Mickey Fleck. But I've seen people posting on Instagram thanking Etnies for shoes just in the last week. So I'm a little confused as to what the hell's going on with that. So weird. Very interesting. Very interesting, JR. I can't really say anything about that because it's kind of just speculation. But yeah. Interesting things here. So with that, I don't know what to make of it. I do remember hearing that, JR. Etnies was sold to a new company, and I think they're shifting focus. Clearly not away from skateboarding, but the bike side, I don't know. Maybe they realize that BMX riders need to figure out their own value in order to help a company make money, but I don't know. We'll see. I think New Balance will have a stacked BMX team. And if you guys are playing the drinking game of drink every time Brant touches his face, you are drunk. My nose has not stopped itching. So, the next thing, and thank you to Paul in the chat for sending me this in the chat to make sure you guys know about it, that there is a custom Fiend giveaway going on with Albies right now. They are giving away an entire complete bike. So whoa, how awesome and badass is this? And a big FU to everyone that someone would advertise with. And this just shows you how worthless putting advertising dollars into BMX can be if you don't do it the right way. Hey, we wanted to explain a little bit about this giveaway. Like most businesses, we spend money on a monthly advertising budget, and in some cases, it's with companies outside our industry. When trying to figure out ways to keep some advertising money in our industry, we came up with the idea of doing giveaways. In this case, instead of spending $1,600 on random advertising, we're going to spend the money on a custom bike to give away. This isn't a new idea by any means, as you probably have seen some of your favorite brands / YouTubers do this as well, so we figured we'd give it a go too. It's weird when people on YouTube do things and it works. What can happen? Hopefully this happens more often because it just makes sense. And there's so many of these sweepstakes things that happen where you spend $1 at their website and you get an entry. Albi's branded goods get you 2 entries for every $1 spent. That's pretty cool. If ordering online, once your order is placed, you'll also be able to earn bonus entries for things like following us on different social media outlets, subscribing on YouTube, referring a friend to check out the giveaway, and you can find more ways to enter. And of course, in order to stay legal, you have to also be able to enter without making any purchases. And you can do that by mail. You can see that below. But I think this is super awesome. And I think companies could do this because companies have the least amount of, companies are the lowest on the supply chain for their product. They could put together a bike and give it away the same way. Isn't Etnies a Walmart shoe now? I did hear you could get Etnies at Walmart, but I haven't looked to see. I think that's pretty freaking sweet. So I hope we see this more often. I hope that people can see different ways to bring value and advertise themselves that actually work. So I like seeing this. Albies, good on ya. Flip, you rule. I don't know, but the Michelin bottoms are the best shoe ever made. Damn, that's a bold claim, Noah. Next, we talk about the videos from this week. It took us 24 minutes to get to the videos from this week. Holy cow. But I'm enjoying this. I like this format to the news. You guys like this casual format to the news rather than just getting to the point, talking about what's happened and then ending it? Do you like the casual hangout style BMX news? There's a question, a yes or a no. There you go in the chat. It's a poll. You can submit your answers. But there wasn't a ton of videos to talk about this week. We have one here, the shortest one, from Chad Curtis. Coasterzilla changed my life, and it's an edit mostly of free coaster tricks because he put on a planetary free coaster and it says it changed his life. And you can see in this video that he is utilizing it to the fullest. And I thought it was super cool that he kind of figured out how, he figured out how the hub works, and he did a trick in here that really utilized, and he showed, or I guess he put an intro clip in that really shows the way that he understands how this hub works. So check this out right here. So he crashes. Okay. Doesn't pull it again. Not anything to do with the hub. Right here, watch this. So he shows a clip of him spinning it forwards, grabbing the caveman setup to spin into it and do a 180 caveman drop in. The reason he did that is because the hub works better and best when the back wheel is spinning forward before it starts to fakie. Like if you're rolling forward and you hop to 180, your back wheel's spinning forward, then it starts. But when the wheel is at a stop, there's a higher chance of it engaging. And I think there's a lot of people who don't understand that, because that's just the nature of the way these hubs work. And there's not much you can do about it because they use momentum. But it's cool that he showed that, and you can see he just understands it. Then next, we can see, let me get back here. Next up, we have, I don't know how to say this guy's name. All I know is that with the way he rides, I wouldn't be surprised if this was Mjolnir and he was able to wield Thor's hammer called Mjolnir, because this dude rips. And I thought that the first part, and I didn't think, but the first part of this feels like you're in the glitch in the Matrix, because he's doing this trick like 100 times, assuming just to get the one that feels right. But this guy is doing this with like really, really hard tricks and big tricks at that. Check out this ledge. This dude, watch the clip. This is his first one. And you're like, oh my God, I would have taken that. Not this mess up, but that's gnarly in itself. But this would happen to me and I'd be like, yep, that's it. We're done. I'm taking it. He's feebling down, then it slides off at the end into a crank arm / pedal feeble slide thingy. And he pulls it and it's insane. But no, riding this massive death ledge, he's like, we're going to do it again. Yeah, that looked awesome, right? Right? We can all agree that looked awesome. Well, guess what? It wasn't good enough, apparently, because he did it more and risked his life several more times to pull it several more times. Like, that was awesome. That one was great. But no, it wasn't until I think this one that it was good enough. Now watch this. Like, what is happening here? This guy is so damn good, because most people would just take that. That was clean, right? Right. We can all agree that was clean. Nope. Half cab whip to manual 180. Not good enough. For some reason, he had to do it 10 times. And it just shows, like, not only is the dude burly as hell and doing that feeble that was scary, I'm sure, multiple times, he's also dialed as hell to be able to cab whip to manual this many times, obviously all on the same day. So good. The last clip is gnarly. There's a lot of other good stuff. You can watch the video. The last clip, I mean, we'll just pause it in the middle of it. That is nuts. Tibor, if you watch this or hear about this somehow, make this into the start of an edit, or make it an edit, put some music to it and send it to, I don't know where, but just post it, because it's nuts. How many views does this have? 164 views, and this guy's riding at the top pro level. Like, these would be clips you would not be surprised to see someone like Garrett Reynolds doing. Garrett would obviously be doing whatever more, but like, this is stuff that your favorite pro would do and you'd be psyched on it. And it's got 164 views. Holy crap. Watch this video, find him on Instagram, get stoked about whatever he's doing, because this guy is amazing. Next up, we've got Mikey Andrews' Keep It Down section from Diego Bravo's full-length video, Keep It Down. It was uploaded to the Odyssey BMX channel on YouTube, and you know him, you love him. Mikey kills it, and there is a section in here where he's riding literal street concrete trails. You just have to watch it to see, but it was awesome. Then we've got Chris Kyle's dream line called Riding My Dream BMX and MTB line. So I thought there was going to be BMX in here as well, and there technically is, but it's only one clip. And when I saw that one clip, I was like, am I tripping? Was there more in there than this? And it was mixed in there, but I don't think there was. Either way, it's a cool video. Chris Kyle rides this mountain bike like it's a BMX bike. It was fun to watch. Then we've got the Bloom BMX at the 2024 Mongoose Jam at Riveter in North Carolina. And this video from it is a really entertaining video. Starts out with Corey Coffey being a literal news anchor and nailing it. Then Nikita takes over the mic. Angie's there. It was just a fun watch. Nina was there. A lot of shredders, and it was a good, enjoyable video that didn't just cover the women riders. Like, I just noticed it looks like this lady doesn't have any pants on. But it also has the just people shredding in the video. So there's that. Then we're going into, I guess there wasn't really, there was a Canode Nose podcast. You know where to find it. But I didn't have a lot to talk about interview-wise this week, but there's this video with Matt Copeland, and his name is Scott. Does it show his last name? Scotty B. So Matt's riding from somewhere to go into a couple of this Scotty B guy's DIY spots that he's helped out with and done, and then going to the bowl that's in his backyard, him being Scotty B. And they talk in the video, talk about some of his mindset about making these spots and why, and then they shred, and there's a couple different people in here, and it was just enjoyable. And you hear a voiceover while the riding is happening of Scotty talking about how supportive the BMX riders are of all of the stuff that they have always done DIY wise and needed help funding wise or whatever for. And it's cool. It's a very enjoyable video. These spoken word videos are always great. And this is episode 5. Next up, before we get into talking about the events on the Time BMX app, we have an event that isn't on there yet, and I wanted to make sure I talked about it. And when you see this, Nick, get Time BMX and put this in there so more people can see it. But it's the annual A Light in the Dark BMX Jam in the memory of Connor Murphy. This is the 5th one, hosted by Nick Ford. And that's the info for it. It'll be linked if you want to see it. So, next up, we have... I'm going to pull up that so you guys can get your last minute more BMX hashtags in. I'm going to pull up the Time BMX app, tell you about it again, just in case there's anybody new who's never heard about it before. But it is an app where you can see different skate parks. Whoa, check that out. Sawyer's in here at Ray's. I'm going to pull his up when I talk about that. Different skate parks. There has been an update to the maps thing. I don't know if I showed that last week or if it happened this week or not, but you can see the different skate parks all around the entire freaking world. So we zoom out. Look at that. Australian skate parks. Let's jump over here to the US. Zoom in on my local skate park in local area. Look at that. You can see when you zoom in all the different places. They're color coded. Maybe the update hasn't come out yet. But boom, we got Worcester Skate Park. That's my local park. Look, you can see my 30th birthday back rail foof. Information about address, etc. So you can see all of that. But then you can also post videos like we just saw. Put Plant 180 from Sawyer. Go full screen with that. Sawyer at Ray's on the Time BMX app. Love to see it. The new map update will be out in the next couple of weeks. That's why I didn't talk about it, because it's not yet. But I did see a sneak peek and it looks great. So if you like what I just showed, well, then you're going to be even more stoked on the rest. So that's the feed portion. You can see that there's the profile. If we go to Sawyer's, Make a profile. Huck Karinsky's in there now. And it's got events. So you got freestyle race, flatland, pump track. I'm going to click on freestyle. We're at the end of August and there's a ton of events going on this weekend. Feast this weekend, Feast Experience in France, Back for More tours happening tomorrow in the UK. USA BMX Freestyle Regional in North Carolina is going down tomorrow. Ohio BMX Trail Series at the 1855 Trails is happening tomorrow. Fat Jam in the Netherlands is happening tomorrow. Soul Cycle Best of Marnix in the Netherlands tomorrow. Strictly BMX Open Day in Australia. Cleveland BMX Street Jam is going down tomorrow. The Royal Rumble, not the Rumble in Richmond. Everybody's calling it the Rumble in Richmond just because that's what it's always been. It's actually the Royal Rumble now. But we have that going down tomorrow. Jeff Mead and Joey Coates in the chat. I don't know if Jeff made it, but Joey's there. He's going to be there. And then the BMX Nancy Street Jam in France. And there's a lot of stuff happening in September. We'll talk about more than that next week. Oh my God, I need some water. But let's just go through the first week. The 1st of September, the Darwin United Kingdom Back for More tour. Then the 1st, we have the Open NK Dirt 2024 in the Netherlands. British BMX Freestyle National Series Round 4 is going down in the UK in London the 1st. Then Swatch Battle of Hastings is the weekend of the 5th of September. Feast Experience in Wolverhampton is going down the 6th. That's probably going to take away from some of the riders who who could have been at Battle of Hastings. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know. Back for More tour in New York in the US, as well as the USA BMX Freestyle Series Regional Round 4 in Birmingham, Alabama. That's the first week of events in September. I will not be there, Alan. I'm going to the Cleveland Street Jam tomorrow and hoping like hell that it doesn't rain. I'm working on it, Kevin. Get that event into the Time BMX app. But there is the Tissio Jam. Oh, I guess it's too late because it's happening tomorrow. But the Tissio Jam is happening August 31st tomorrow at Joe Tissio Skate Park or Bloomfield Skate Park in New Jersey. So one other thing I just remembered that I didn't mention with the Albies giveaway is that it is only open today and tomorrow for the rest until it's closed. It's been open for who knows how long at this point, but it's ending tomorrow. So make sure you if you're going to enter that, get in on it. 43 people in the chat. Shout out to all of you guys tuning in. This is the More BMX portion of the chat. More BMX news. Damn, that's what I need to call it. More BMX news. So if you guys use the hashtag MoreBMX, I'm going to pull up your posts and talk about them. So we have one from Time BMX showing that Huck's in the app now. I got a hiccup. But there it is. We just talked about the app. They always post and use More BMX, and I appreciate that. That's 5 weeks ago. This is Flat Society posting my video from the Flatland Assassins Battleground contest where I won beginner. My Instagram video, and then the full video went up on my channel earlier this week. Check it out if you want to see the beginner class and everything that happened with that. And I have my full coverage coming hopefully next week. I got everything laid out, trying. So then what else? Any other posts? 7 weeks ago, 12 weeks ago. I posted this morning. This is from the Colorado Trailwind Skate Park meetup that I did with Jaywalkers and Traction Coffee. Shin was there with his 50-year-old Land Cruiser and this big bumper on the front of it that we rode like a sub, and it was awesome. I foofed it, and it's a good time. Check out the full video on my channel. It's there as well. 40 series. Damn, lots of comments on there now. Thanks, everybody. What else do we have? That's 11 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. That's older. That's older. This looks new. Danny Rumpel. What's he doing? Flipping a big ass dirt jump because Danny is the man. Ooh, 360 transfer look like. Playground session. Dang, 270 in that jump. Killing it. Oh my God, the way that he had to pencil it out to get the distance and the spin. That was dope. Danny kills it. I love watching Danny ride. Front flip in there. Hell yeah. Fail. Those trails look fun. And Danny is such a good dude. Nothing on that far gap. You can't park there, sir. Love it, man. Love it. Oh, didn't make it again. That's going to be a tough one to make. Love it. Danny absolutely kills it. I love watching that guy. Again, I'll say it. Anything else new? No. That's my post with it. We already talked about that. 5 days ago, BMX Pete. BMX keeps you young. 360 look back at 45. Hell yeah, Pete. Pete has a YouTube channel as well. Not sure the last time he uploaded, but you can follow it. Follow him on Instagram. He posts plenty there. And yeah. Love getting to hang out with Pete. Let's open his channel up real quick. That's older. That's a week ago. We already talked about that one. What's this? Gremlin BMX. Morning Park Clips. Damn. The combos on the ledge. Then the bank to double. Damn. Foot jam whip. Double bar tap. Bar. Wait, was that double? I'm out. And a turn down in. Holy shit. Yeah, he double barred in that tap. And then did a turn down in. Dude, you rip. Hell yeah. Richard Gremlin Co. Dude, you are so good. I'm gonna follow this dude back. That was dope. All right, that's the last thing from this week. We talked about Travis's clip last week. Colony giveaway is over. And man, if you are following the drinking game, you are in the hospital right now because I cannot stop itching my nose. All right, so that's it for more BMX hashtag this week. Love to see that. Here's Pete's channel. Dang, Pete's got 3,000 subscribers. 10 days ago, chasing the sauce boss, a snowshoe. Check him out. Love it. He's got a bike shop too in West Virginia. So with that being said, folks, 10:44, we made it. 45 minutes. Sorry for the clap. Oh, any suggestions on who to follow on the Time BMX app? Currently following you and Huck. I'm not sure. Probably just have to poke around and see who you like watching, really. Anything else? Anything else? I guess this would probably be a good place. I might do a dedicated video on this, but I'm going to change up a little bit of the way that I upload things on YouTube and my strategy behind it. I'm going to move to, instead of posting every single day and putting my entire life into editing videos for YouTube, I'm going to post every other day, like tentatively, because I'm still going to do the news on Fridays. And if there's like a jam video or something, like, it's not going to be a structured every other day mandatory thing, but I'm going to put more time into certain things and post. I'm not going to force myself to post every single day, basically. Try and be more intentional with things. So you're going to see more shorts that are like this Flatland one, where I'm doing a quicker edit as a preview to the video and then posting out on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, and making those like this one here with riding the Land Cruiser. Just just be a little bit more intentional about things. And hopefully that can give you guys better videos to watch, but also give me more time in life because I just need more time. So that's pretty simple. So not much is going to change. It's just going to be less frequent, and I'm not going to force myself into it. On that note, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. We still got 29 people in here. Thank you, Adam Ortiz, for the gifted memberships, and we'll see you at Cornhucket. Some of you at the Street Jam potentially tomorrow. And my phone has literally been on this entire freaking time. Oops. Good thing nothing showed up. That would have been embarrassing.